In our latest quest, we headed off to the island of Utila, the smallest of the 3 Bay Islands of Honduras. Utila is a chunk of volcanic rock and coral popping up out of a turquoise sea that captured our hearts and challenged our spirits. So join us as we head off to the island of Utila and the living reef that surrounds it. This is Eco Fishing Adventures.
Eco Fishing Adventures. I'm your host, Sinead Norenius. In the next half an hour, we're going to take you on an adventure to off-the-grid places. So sit back and enjoy the trip.
You may be wondering how we decided on Utila. Well, from research I've been doing about getaway islands and off-the-grid locations, it just seemed like the perfect spot for what we were trying to do. Once we made the decision for Utila, the fun had just begun. We had to book the flights, we had to find a place to stay, and we definitely had to find some kayaks.
Once Greg showed Michael the island of Utila, it was a go. With tickets booked, they headed off to the airport.
Is it hot or what?
Hot as hell.
Jeder verdient ein Abenteuer.
Muy buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. Gracias por esperar. Acá regional a ustedes la más cordial bienvenida a bordo de nuestro vuelo 152.
Hey, did your luggage make it?
I don't know. I hope. We opted for the ferry to Utila instead of waiting for our luggage to show up on the next flight. This turned out to be a pretty savvy move, as we didn't receive our bags until the following evening. We hooked up with Florian and Marian, a couple of German guys at the airport, who came to visit their buddy Vito, working for Dr. John, the local doctor on the island.
Here's Amigo.
Hey. No baggage, but other than that, we're fine.
Hey, who needs clean underwear anyhow?
The hour ferry ride to Utila was pleasant, with warm breezes and numerous European backpackers chattering in a variety of languages. Upon viewing the island in its entirety, it seemed larger than I expected. This was an 8-mile-long volcanic protrusion in the middle of a midnight blue expanse of ocean that morphed to emerald and then lighter green as we closed in on the main dock. Not nearly as well known as its larger neighbor, Roatan, Utila is a quaint island paradise positioned on the second largest barrier reef in the world. Warm, crystal clear water, teeming with colorful fish, this place was perfect for another unique eco-fishing adventure. As we departed the boat, we spotted a small Honduran man with a sign over his head that said Greg Johnson. That being me, I figured he must be our host, Javier.
Pescador. Muy importante.
Oh, poquito pescado.
Okay, so we're gonna head over to the Mercado.
Get some food.
Right, here we go.
Ready to go, man.
Oh yeah.
A wild ride through town in the back of his taxi, a pickup truck, gave us a chance to pick up some provisions we were going to need for the rest of our week.
Yeah, I'm alright. You?
Oh, it's doing good, man.
We arrived at the cabin with just the clothes on our back. A white coral beach and beautiful coconut palms everywhere. 80-degree crystal clear water. We've made it.
There's a lot of juice in there. Skål.